4 methods to bolster your external communication. External communication is just as important, if not more, than your internal communication for your practice. External communication can expand your market, while also helping the community see your brand. Expanding your brand and marketing your ideas to the public is important to your practice because it will help you to advertise and network much more effectively, ultimately helping your practice grow. External marketing strategies vary from practice to practice based off of your marketing strategy, your budget, and other things. Here are 4 areas to consider when looking to expand your external marketing. Your website and blogging. Your website's content is essential to your practice and your external marketing. Your SEO and website contain important information that people need to be able to access easily, while finding out what your practice is all about. This makes sense because what do you do if you are interested in finding more information about a practice or business? You Google it. When people see a strong online presence from your practice, they are more likely to trust your brand and understand your mission. Blogging is another way to secure a strong presence with your SEO. By blogging at least weekly, you are bolstering your practice by allowing it to be found more easily on the internet due to the higher volume of pages you will attain. By boosting your marketing efforts, you are more likely to appear towards the top of the search engine, making your practice more visible as a whole. Your social media. Your social media accounts are another great way to bolster your presence in external marketing online. By showing off your brand on social media, you are able to give off a sense of authenticity and genuineness to your patients. Having an authentic brand is what every practice strives for so that they can stand out above others, so do not be afraid to have fun and get creative. By not only coming up with original content, but by also talking to patients with consistency on social media, you will no doubt become a strong presence on social media. Since most people contact businesses with inquiries, complaints, or praises, it is important to maintain contact with your patients in order to give proper feedback. Conferences and events. Conferences and events are important to host so you can show your community that you want to get to know them, and vice versa. By having a strong relationship with your community, you are much more likely to have people talk about you by word of mouth. By having face-to-face interactions, there is a higher chance of you making strong connections to many people, who could turn into potential patients. By hosting events and conferences, your practice will earn more buzz from people in your community, translating them into potential patients. Also, people like when practices are involved in their community more often than not because it makes them feel that your practice is caring for everyone, not just patients. Press releases. Lastly, press releases are another effective way to build up your practice's reputation. By asking for press releases to be done by reputable media companies or newspapers, this will bolster your appearance, and heighten your practice as a whole. If a reputable media outlet releases a statement about your practice, you will most likely see a larger spike in potential patients coming your way. Having a press release written about your practice not only helps your appearance, but also helps you to make connections with companies, patients, etc. External communication plays a major role in external marketing because it can allow people to find you from so many different outlets. The goal for a practice is to be able to effectively manage and communicate your brand to the community, and by using different sources of external marketing, that is possible. By making sure your patients are always taken care of while also marketing to them, you will gain positive responses from your community, ultimately creating a successful practice.